Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
New York Yankees.
Just about ready to go. Our starter in this one, Garrett Cole.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Roman Anthony leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Strikes him out with 101.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a chopper out to short. And they get Bregman for the out.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 33, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. In the air, left field, down the line. Slater sprinting. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips into there. 2 out, space is empty. That one misses, and the count's full. Trevor Story on deck for Boston. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Story now. Misses again, 5 in a row.
1 ball, no strike.
Low off of first with 2 away.
That's the ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
This to third. On to Jazz. And that's the 3rd out. Red Sox nothing. Yanks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium and towing the slab in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And that's a little bit high. And it's a ball and a strike.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Duran puts it away for the out.
That is second. That's shortstop.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's inside.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, one away, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. There's a strike.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And downstairs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Top of the second.
Leading
Here
off
now
for
the Red Sox
the
DH.
designated hitter,
Masataka Yoshida.
Yoshida.
Cole back to work.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. That one a little bit high. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Grisham makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 3.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the zone. 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
No,
just misses the mark outside the zone. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And that is that. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The first baseman, Paul
Crochet, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. That's back, and that one is out of here. A solo shot. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses with that one. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses. Ball 3. And they'll do it again. Stays alive. Three and 2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And a ground ball to first. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. First pitch misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. In the dirt. Wells, the lead runner at second. Tatis at first with no outs. Fouls one off. 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Austin Slater stands in. And that one cutting but missing down low. Two on, one out. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
Two balls, two strikes.
One out. Runners at first and second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Caballero. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. Back in the Bronx, and here is Romy Gonzalez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's going to be Carlos Narvaez. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Fastball for a strike. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 2 down now. And here is Roman Anthony. His first at bat was a strikeout. Center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that is that. Back for more from
Leading
the
off
Bronx.
for the
Ready to go
Yankees,
for the last
the
half of the
shortstop,
inning. Here's
Xander
Bogaerts now.
Bogaerts.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits
Now
against a
back,
firm
the
front
designated
side,
hitter, Aaron.
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here is Aaron Judge. Popped out and foul ground first time through.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts. You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of...
Story. There's one, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Batting, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Hard hit to third. Slings it across,
Yep, he's out.
and that'll do it. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off the
Now the number
third
2
baseman,
hitter,
number
Alex
2,
Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. This to third. Sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story. And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now a fly ball to right center. Tatis has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
1, 2, 3. Con la mano en la pared, ay, 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 dando cintura con calentura. Con la mano en la pared, ay, 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 métele movimiento, no perdamos el tiempo. Con la mano en la pared.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Well,
Man at first, Austin Wells getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Greg Weisser getting loose out there. Wilson, a left-hander, also throwing. Goldie aboard here at first with nobody out. That one missed. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there,
Now
or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Garrett Crochet is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
now pitching for the Red
So out of the pen comes the right-hander,
Number
Jordan
46.
Hicks.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And takes low for ball 1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Tatis waits. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Outside, and that's ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles under this one, makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent. Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runners at first and second with one gone. To short, could be two. One at second, and their second double play of the day will end the fourth. They get a leadoff single but leave them stranded. We've played 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back in New York, now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Cole back to work. That's outside. Ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, the left fielder,
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Grounded out his first time up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one outside, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Greg Weisser will take over here.
Number 57.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Austin Slater stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Hit in the air, right field. Anthony. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in, Jose Caballero. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's too high. Next pitch is outside.
Reno.
That clips the corner. Foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first. Here's Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
So K marks the at bat for X. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Just missed. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Judge rips that one. Durant makes the grab on the run. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back in the Bronx, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Romy Gonzalez. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Caught looking his first time up. That one finds the zone.
No ball.
Strike
One
one.
strike.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one misses, and a count 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And the 1-0.
Good, one. One ball, one strike.
And that one upstairs. Ground ball up the middle. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for the Red
Justin Wilson gets handed the rock
Number
out of the pen.
32.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit.
Wilson.
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the second
Leading
baseman,
off,
Jazz
for the
Chisholm
Yankees,
Jr.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's too low, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's a ball. Count full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Wells in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Durant makes a nice running catch.
The feeling's right, you know that we could be what you're dreaming of. Better than reality, it's still in your fire.
Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
3 outs from a no-hitter. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Popped up. Cole hauls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Low in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And the no-hitter just 1 out away. Story now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Now the 0-1. And that one sliced foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball 1 there.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Line to left. In there. Base hit. And the bid for history is gone. The throw in, but he's in there easily. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Story stands at second with 2 gone. Squirts away a little bit. Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wells gathers, goes the first, in-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Raising my price and grateful as ever, cause it took a village.